Hello again everyone. Actual PewDiePie here with all these subs. That's right, I got Mr. Beast shaking in his boots right now that I'm going so damn fast. So we're at 12 subs now. Thank you personally to everyone who subbed and liked my recent video. Alright, anyway, on to the video.
Let's go!
Today I will be drawing a manga character, and as always I will be giving general pointers and tips to draw in this style as we go on. If you watched my last video, you would have seen, I think I put 2 pages of a manga that I decided to try and create 2 years ago now, and I will be trying to draw my protagonist from that series. And yeah, as always, intro brief, let's get into it. Alright everyone, let's get started. As you can see, I have already drawn a pose. I wanted to get into the details straight away this time. Alright, so starting with the eyes. Oh yeah, little tip when you're drawing eyes, these kind of drawings, try to make them look a bit off to the side. In my experience, I've found that that's usually better for making it look less unnatural. Okay, so this character, I would say I'm drawing her a bit into the story, maybe around the midpoint or so, because at the start she would not have this kind of expression. My vision of her for years now, it's been, I can't think of an example right now, but I'll put an example character up on screen. At the start, not as, you know, brave, competent, non-confrontational, stuff like that. And then as the story goes on, she becomes like this. Okay, so I don't think you can see her ears. Right, so onto the hair. I've always struggled with her hair. Another pro tip, add some straight hairs like this, in line with the wind, of course. Okay, hair took so long because, like hair, you know, and I have a messy style. It's hard to color it, but yeah, I've gotten it done. Okay, yeah, let's get into the body. Oh man, one thing that I do have to say here, these kind of clothes that fold over each other, I actually see some people putting the right over the left like this, and that is a big mistake, because that's not how they do it. Living people have to have the left side folded over the right side, and it's only when they're deceased they put the left side, oh sorry, the right side over the left side. And I know that from the very beginning because I'm from South Korea, and they have clothes called hanbok. That's very similar to kimonos. And yeah, they put left over right as well. So yeah, be careful. Always draw left over right if you're drawing these kind of clothes. Again, follow up from my last video. Make where these lines meet thick so that you can add depth without color. Alright, so her clothes, it's another hard point for me to I guess design. Also, yeah, I did say that I wouldn't post again until after my exams, if you happen to see my community tab. But I'm a professional procrastinator. I hate studying for long periods of time. So yeah, I decided to make a new video before exams. And now I'm gonna wonder why I fail my exams when I've been drawing a random character that I made up at 11 PM instead of studying. But yeah, anyway, the clothes. Let's see. Okay, I know I said all that about these types of clothes and stuff just a few minutes ago. I still don't know how they quite work. So like, I'm pretty sure this flows in here and then it comes out here linearly, right? But is that correct? I still don't know. I've won one, but the last time I did was at my 100-day celebration that they do in Korea. So a little comment here. Manga characters, they're in black and white. You're gonna have to have some darker elements in the character, because if you don't, the character is just gonna be completely white, right? So yeah, just something to keep in mind. Wondering for the clothing choice here, what I should do. Okay, the right hand is covered by this cloth here. It's not my fault. I swear I didn't do it, so I didn't have to draw hands. I'm trying to draw hands more now, promise. I thought about having a short sleeve here, like this. Let's see what I did it over there. But I'm not too sure. No, I don't know. Alright, so it's time to draw a hand. And hands are very important in this series. Okay, I'm talking like people care. I can't reveal too much details because this is a story that I do eventually want to tell. And honestly, half the reason I'm still practicing art is to tell that story. I have a good foundation laid out. I've thought really far into the future, even though I haven't even started. Well, I have started drawing. I'll maybe upload it if people want it. Okay, I'm not gonna just upload these terrible drawings that I made 2 years ago if no one wants to see it. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. Hand signs are important because they are tied to the power system. So let's have one of her hands here. Okay, again, tried my best. This will have to do. Alright, again, I wish I could provide more explanations, but this is something that I'm really passionate about. So, and also this video is about drawing a manga character. So let's keep it at that. Okay, so onto the legs now. Okay, this time I'm just gonna copy my previous iteration. So it goes like, definitely making cleaner lines than usual. Oh yeah, and I also remember putting a little, it's like a little tie, you know? Oh, and also I stole this from One Piece art. So it goes like this on black parts of clothes. Right, there we go. What other details do we need to add? Oh yeah, about screen tones. Clip Studio Paint actually has a direct feature for screen tones. I think Clip Studio was in fact called Manga Studio back in the day. I think that's just off memory, I may be wrong. But yeah, this program was made for creating manga. If you have the money, if you are looking to create this stuff, very good investment. So anyway, screen tones. I will probably make a separate video for screen tones in the future. So I'm not sure if I'll do them here. She doesn't really need it. I'll do it. Briefly though. So yeah, just lightly apply it to wherever it would be. Just light shadows and where it would be darker. Don't overdo it again. I think it's better to, you know, just use grey or black to color clothing because it does get overwhelming if you overdo it like that. Also, as I said in my last video, manga is, what was the number that I said? 80% line art? I know that normally manga has a cleaner line art style than this. Come on now. Like, this is how I draw. I can't help it. I think, originally, I think they did it just because they didn't have... what was the reason? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Just off the top of my head, they did it because they wanted to portray more shades or values, I guess you could say. Back when they didn't have color and paper. Now, obviously, you can do whatever the hell you want. So, you really don't have to do this. It's a stylistic choice now. Should I make this black? Let's see. Right, so... Actually, I do like that. I do like that. Another bad thing about line art like this. You can't see it when you're far away. Whatever. Right, I think this is my best iteration of my character so far. If I really feel like it, I'll show my previous iteration. I've done a lot of drawings of it.
I mean, it's alright, like... It's alright, like...
That's exactly why I have drawings of her from many years ago. Again, if I really feel like it, I'll show it on the screen. If I really do. The video objective is finished. I've drawn a manga character. If you made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching, firstly. But yeah, if you did, would you mind like a little critique in the comments about this design? I forgot to draw the rest of the katana here, hold on. But yeah, critique. Yeah, anything that you want to say that I could improve on in this would be highly appreciated. On the videos too. But yeah, let me see if I can add anything in the background. Something cool. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just put a cool dragon there or something. Alright, while I'm drawing in the background, let's address the elephant in the room, okay? Female protagonist in an action series. I'm not saying it's not been done before, but it's definitely not done as often as male characters, right? That's definitely a fact. And the obvious reason is, the audience is going to be mostly young dudes, so they're gonna associate more or relate better. But yeah, then again, I don't know why I brought that up. There are female protagonists in various works of shonen. But yeah, with her, I wanted to try something that's really rarely done. In anime, I feel like most female characters are either just cool for the sake of being cool, or just one-dimensional, likes the main character type of character, right? And I didn't want to do either of those. Second one, obviously, I can't do because she is the protagonist. My aim with this one was to make a cool female character and not a cool female character. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not saying there's no good female characters that I really liked in anime. In Steins Gate, there's one that I really like. You know who it is if you watched it. Steins Gate is my favorite anime, by the way. I'm trying to think of other series, but yeah, that's the only one that's really stood out to me. Might be a controversial take, but I've been watching One Piece recently. I'm up to like episode 780 or something like that. The female characters in that show, kinda not to my tastes, I would say. So yeah, I didn't create the protagonist female just because I was down bad. I actually wanted to explore some possibilities, alright? Oh, and I remembered Maki and Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. I really like those two as well. Okay, so I do have a habit of going overboard when I'm allowed to just freely draw, right? With extra boldness. Yeah, looks cool, but I probably won't put it on the thumbnail. It's too intense. Again, dragon has nothing to do with the character, but the background looked a bit empty, so. Anyway, I think that does it for the drawing. Any other tips I can give? Make the line art good. If they have black anything, try to draw the lines really closed and without any opening so that you don't have a hard time coloring it. Number 3, screen tones aren't necessary. If you want to draw manga style, you can just shade normally or just not include them at all or anything. Oh yeah, number 4, add black to your character so that they're not just all blank with no color variance. There was one thing that I had in mind to say when I was making this video. Not making the video, I'm making the video right now. When I was thinking about making this video, I can't remember it though, it was really important. Oh yeah, I remembered. Yeah, so character design for something like this. There's a reason why most characters are pretty simple in design, right? For this kind of stuff. The author needs to draw them a lot, yeah? They need to draw these characters over and over and over again. If you make these characters look like Genshin characters with all those details, clothing layer above clothing layer above clothing layer, intricate hairpins, stuff like that, it's going to be really hard. So I recommend keeping the design simple if you're doing something like this, if you're thinking of doing something like this, including the weapons and anything they might use. But yeah, that's it for the drawing. Okay, so how did I do? I took a little break, went away for a little bit, and now I'm looking at it again so that I can accurately see any mistakes or whatever. Yep, this is definitely my best iteration of her so far. If you do a lot of drawing instead of studying like me, then you usually see a lot of improvement in a short time. So yeah, and that is what I'm seeing, so I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I'll show my previous iterations if I'm brave enough. But yeah, the lines are good. Dragon looks kind of like a dog though. But yeah, no, jokes aside, yeah, I think that'll be it for the video. Again, thank you very much to everyone that's supported so far, or even watched my previous videos. So yeah, as I said, I wasn't planning to upload any videos before my exams, which are in 5 days as of now. But right now I do YouTube as, you know, something fun to do on my spare time, and I really do enjoy it. And the support that I've been seeing, it's really motivating as well. It really brightens my day whenever I look at my channel after a long period of time. So yeah, half that and half I was procrastinating. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like if you don't mind, and a subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, as always. And if you would like to see me drawing a Demon Slayer panel, redrawing it, please check out my last video. I'll put it up in the end screen. And the next time I'll be making a video is definitely after my exams, so hopefully I'll be happier by then, less fatigued. Future me, good luck with the exams, man. Don't mess it up, please. But yeah, I'm dragging this out. Thank you for watching this video. Drop a like if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.